So you are of the belief that the movement toward freedom and the collapse of the Berlin Wall started with the solidarity movement in Poland.
Yeah, 8 years before. Yeah. It was such a, if you've seen on the film, the beginning is 1980.
Berlin Wall is a consequence.
Yes, pure, simple consequence.
But it's more symbolic, so that's why. And the Germans are better marketers.
And one that survived better than others during the 2008-2009 crisis. So that was very impressive. And how did you do that?
Because our economy is based on the SME businesses. The small, approximately 2 million active SMEs, and they create
small and medium.
Yeah, small and medium size enterprises, and they create 3/3 of our GDP, and also create 70% of workers. That's why because they are very flexible and very strong.
This is definitely one of the most reputable organizations in this country.
So people know who Adam Smith is?
Yes. We are also very often quoted 7-8 times a day.
My book, which John is translating, Making of Modern Economics, you can see as Adam Smith is a heroic figure in my book, and this is now the #1 history of economics in the United States.
Narodziny Współczesnej Ekonomii, ludzie i idee. Fenomenalna książka. Jurek Szczelecki to przetłumaczył i już za miesiąc będzie wydana.
Just to the Adam Smith Center or to
Adam Smith Research Center.
That has to be through tax cuts, tax reduction, and fewer regulations that stifle entrepreneurship. There's too many, we need more of a flexible labor market, especially in Europe. There's too many rules, minimum wage laws. We have too generous of a welfare system. That's all Keynesian economics. And we offer too generous welfare and unemployment compensation so that people are not serious about looking for work. It's hard medicine, it's tough love, but it will lead, if we allow it to play its role out, then I think we'll see a recovery much quicker. But we're delaying the recovery by constantly being too generous with welfare, bailing out Greece and Spain and Italy, and in the United States bailing out all the banks and so forth. So it's leading to this stagnation of not really resolving the problem. We need to face the problem head on. And the best example I like to use is Canada. Canada faced a very similar crisis in 1995. They had a falling Canadian dollar, the government was excessive, bloated, all due to the Liberal Party of Canada. So their government said enough is enough, and so they cut back government spending. All the Keynesian economists were saying, oh, this austerity program is terrible, it's going to be a disaster, but they balanced their budget in 2 years in Canada. And then they engaged in an 11-year supply-side tax cut revolution. They cut taxes, they cut regulations. Canada blossomed. And when 2008 occurred, there was no financial crisis in Canada. So I think we should look to Canada, at least for Americans, we should look to Canada as the ideal solution rather than this Keynesian model of more deficit spending, more national debt, excessive welfare. That's just postponing the inevitable that we need to turn things around. What drives an economy ultimately is business. It's entrepreneurship, it's savings, it's investment, it's productivity of capital and of labor. So you want the countries that do the best have a well-educated, well-trained job market. They have plenty of savings and capital. They have efficient markets. They have a well-developed stock market. And they encourage their citizens to live within their means, to not get excessively overburdened with debt and credit cards, and that they save regularly, and that they invest their savings productively in good businesses. Consumer spending rises as a result of government, of a robust private sector and good job creation. So consumption is the effect and not the cause of prosperity. Now this is known as Say's law, named after Jean-Baptiste Say, who was called the French Adam Smith, and his idea is that supply side. It's on the supply side. It's on the production side that you create prosperity. John Wesley, the great founder of the Methodist Church in England, he used to give a talk, very much a part of the Protestant ethic, called the Sermon on Wealth. And he said the keys to success in life is earn all you can, save all you can, and give all you can. Notice he did not say spend all you can. I'm not saying we should all be misers. That's bad. But at the same time, I'm also saying let's not be spendthrifts where we're over consuming and over in debt. You have to have proper balance. And I think we've moved too much toward debt and consumption and not enough toward production. There are millions of Americans and millions of Europeans, millions of Latin Americans, and even to some extent Asians, who are not living productive, fulfilling lives. They're living off the dole, and that's a sad commentary. Any government that allows millions of their citizens to live year after year, generation after generation on welfare rather than their own productive use, it's a sad commentary. It's a tragedy.
Our previous president, unfortunately, it's was a professor of economics from the huge university.
This is member of monetary policy committee.
Yeah. And then this is that one after Walasa?
No. There was one of the founders who died 10, 11 years ago.
Yes.